Hello friends, my name is Jenna with Piedmont Wildlife Center, and here with me is Jade, our greenish eastern rat snake. And today we're going to be talking about a myth we hear quite a lot about snakes in the United States. The question is, do snakes chase people? Well, let's take a look at the facts and find out. In the United States, the myth that snakes will chase people is really common, and it particularly focuses on American racers and water snakes. However, the myth is simply that, a myth. There is no scientific evidence to support such an idea, and if you ask the experts, the answer is a resounding no. So let's take a look at why this myth is false. Chasing another animal is expensive. It costs time, energy, and there's a level of risk involved. So there has to be a reason for animals to give chase. They may be pursuing food, defending a territory, or protecting their family. So the question becomes, does a snake chasing a person serve any of these purposes? Let's begin by examining if snakes in the United States would consider people a potential food source. The eastern indigo snake is the longest snake in the United States. They can reach upwards of 9 feet long. However, length does not determine what a snake can eat. Width does. A snake can eat something that is twice as wide as the widest part of its body. So while our longest snake can reach 9 feet, their largest prey is going to be rodents, birds, and other reptiles. Humans are not food. If anything, we're predators. So it makes sense for a snake to slither away from a human, rather than chase them. To understand if snakes chasing a person would be a territorial behavior, we first have to understand what a territory is. A territory is a place that an animal defends. The United States is home to several species of territorial animals: wolves, barred owls, coyotes, beetles, black bears, green anoles, just to name a few. For animals that do not defend a space, you say that they have a home range. A home range is a place that animals live in but don't defend. Examples of these type of animals may include box turtles and snakes. There is no evidence to support that snakes are territorial. In fact, garter snakes are known to live in communal dens, and copperheads have been known to hibernate with rat snakes and timber rattlesnakes. So if snakes don't chase people to pursue food, and they don't chase people to defend a territory, would they chase people to protect their family? In the United States, most snake species lay eggs. Once the eggs are laid, the female may curl around them to offer some protection. However, leaving her clutch to give chase would be more dangerous than staying curled around them. For species like timber rattlesnakes that give birth to live young, they only offer protection via proximity. An hour to a couple of days after the babies are born, the young will leave their mother's side and be on their own. We've explained now why the myth is false, but if it's not true, then why are there so many stories about snakes chasing people? This comes down to a simple lack of familiarity with snake behavior. Snakes and people have a historically rocky relationship, and if you don't spend time around an animal, how can you learn what it's feeling? We're speaking 2 different languages. The simple truth is that snakes have small brains. They like to travel in straight lines. So if they're crossing a person's yard, they're going to go from one safe location to the next as quickly as possible. If a snake is swimming in the water and it sees a boat, to the snake, that boat is just a big log that they can rest on. So, do snakes chase people? No, but we still think they're pretty cool. Until next time, stay wild, friends.